What's up, you guys? It's Zaiden. It's my latest 1993 Ford Bronco pre-runner. Let's break this thing down. So, to start it out, we got 1.5 inch over Ocho Fab beams. Keeps the 4-wheel drive while maximizing your wheel travel. Next, we have some King 3-inch IBP coilovers paired with the Desolate shock hoop. So, obviously these are super gnarly for a 90s Bronco. Works super well off-road. Smash whoops at about 50 miles an hour. And we just wanted to keep it period correct. Right now we have the Desolate front bumper. Rigid actually just sent us some lights, so we're gonna be filling these up real soon with some amber rigids. Also, we're gonna be putting some KMC wheels on here, anodized gold, just like the trophy truck. But for now, these are the factory Ford Alcoas from the 90s. They look super rad, and if you were to pre-run Baja in the 90s, this would be your rig. Let's go for the rear. So in the rear right now, we have some Deaver Q80 leaf springs and some King 3-inch bypass shocks, all attached to the Curry rear end. We're gonna be swapping that out real soon for a Camberg full floater with 2.5 inch hubs. Just got that built. Now we just need to get it tabbed at Desolate, so it'll be all dialed and just fit right in. Show you guys the interior of this thing. So we kept it really stock. We got the dark charcoal interior that was 92 to 94 only, so pretty desirable. Some of the mods we have in here, we have the Ocho Fab 3/4 roll cage. And what's special about this is it's tied in to the front and to the floor. So it's not the best way you could possibly do it, but it's the safest for our use. So yes, to the firewall and to the frame would be the best, safest way. But for cruising around, if we roll, we're surviving, and it just works well. Super fabbed. One of Cho's guys did all this labor, so it's really nice and high quality. Got a Scosche fire extinguisher mount in here. Never know what's gonna happen in your pre-runner. And then we got a Desolate center console, a Rans GPS, rugged radios, and a full Sparco steering wheel. Show you guys under the hood of this bad boy. So, a lot of you guys know on an old pre-runner, you wanna have a fiberglass hood. Desolate makes these hoods, so when you're going over chatter, you're not gonna rip out all the sheet metal inside of your truck. We also have the battery relocated inside of the cab. We have an Optima battery. They work super well. You don't wanna have all the weight right there on the front of that 30-year-old sheet metal. It'll just slam out, hit your hood, cause a lot of issues. So this motor's not stock. It's a 351 Windsor. A little bit of a cam in there. We got some shorty headers, AFR aluminum heads, MSD ignition. Got a huge Edelbrock intake. A lot of goodies under here. Obviously a Desolate billet aluminum cross member. This thing's super proper, and for what it is, it works really well. It's been super reliable to me. Took it to Ocotillo, Barstow, drive it there, enjoy it all day, and drive it home with no issues. So when you don't have to take out the toolbox, it's a good day. So this 351 Windsor is actually pushing around 280 horsepower. So that may not sound like a lot, but bone stock, it's about 180. So that extra 100 horsepower does a lot for us. Let's start this thing up. So we have a true dual with an X. Full custom MagnaFlow exhaust. We got some shorty headers. This thing barks. For a 5.8 that's 30 years old, this thing sounds really mean. Wanted to keep it kind of throaty, give it that race truck vibe. And then let's just finish it off with some of the rear things. So we have this Desolate rear bumper, And what's special about this is a lot of you guys know on a pre-runner with a 35-inch tire on a Bronco, you don't want to use the stock spare tire carrier because it'll rip off going through the whoops. But we had it fabbed off the bumper and we use a speed strap to hold it down. It's not going anywhere. Best way to do it, you can save all the cargo space in there for a speed strap recovery rope, your tools, anything you're gonna need while you're out ripping the desert. Travel numbers. I'd say we got about 15 to 16 inches in the front and maybe 17 in the rear. Bronco frames curve up like that, so you can actually fit that bigger 12-inch bypass in there, get a little bit more travel. And then some future plans. We're talking about doing our Camberg 4-link kit in the rear. Use 48-inch links. Insane amount of travel. This thing would work super well. Potentially even race Nora at some point. That's a big goal of ours. Just rip. Don't have to go the fastest, but just finish and have a good time in Baja. Already went over the lights, new KMC wheels, VFG tires. Other than that, we're really just gonna enjoy it. Super clean. It's not a trophy truck, so we're just gonna keep ripping it and don't go too hard. But that's that. Thank you guys for checking out the build breakdown.
Got a question for all you sinners. Have you ever wondered if it's all there is to life? Quick adventure, not much to mention. A slow procession leading us to die. Is there a heaven, a distant valley, a